Hi Libra, welcome to your May 2019 general reading. Thank you for everyone who likes, comments and shares. By the way, you support this channel and you keep it going. So thank you for taking your time to do it. You get the mending card as your additional guidance card, okay? So maybe some Libras have had there's been some sort of estrangement from someone. The mending card tends to show up when maybe some people you haven't been spending time with someone, or there's been a fallout, and this is the work of healing the heart, and it's particularly with other people, okay? So yeah, let's see what the mending card actually means for the sign of Libra, please. So let me have a look. Ace of Pentacles with the Page of Cups. What you most want is the Ace of Cups, yes. Lovely. What's helping you get that is a Tower card. Favourite combination of cards is a Tower surrounded by aces and pages, yeah. The challenge is the Page of Wands. Your relationship house, you've got the Fool card. Oh my gosh. Brand new starts, the 0 point, yeah? Can you see the card? Money and work, you've got the Four of Swords. So money doesn't seem to be the most prominent energy. I think your reading's mostly about love, Libra, which I'm sure you're very, very happy about that. Soul position, Three of Cups. Outcome, Two of Pentacles. And then from the Queen of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles comes the Queen of Cups. No major arcanas, finishing it off, which means the story is not over yet. Yeah, so this is like chapter 76, yeah, or it might be a brand new chapter, but it's not, it's still evolving, okay? So what behind you is the Ace of Pentacles with the Page of Cups. So the Ace of Pentacles tends to be, it can be about a new job, a new project, a new course of study, something new in the earth plane that you can touch and see and feel. It's very, very tangible. And the Page of Cups, the page comes forward bearing the Ace of Cups, which is what you most want. So really, you can say you want to go back to this very innocent heart, the divine heart, this unconditional love energy, or you want a new relationship to begin, basically. It's going to be different for everyone, but what you're really, really looking for is to be in the energy of love. In the Ace of Cups, it's got an eye, so it's always that message of the eye of the divine, and there's an astrological energy behind it. It's also got a deeper meaning of head and heart coming into alignment, which is really, really beautiful when that happens. It means you're not overly led by your sentiment, but neither are you overly led by your mind. So you've got this very, very balanced approach to life. Very beautiful. The gift is a Tower card, which means either you or someone else are overthrowing an oppressive structure in their lives, okay? It's the gift. When the Tower's a challenge, it can be a bit of a nightmare, but when it's the gift, it's what's helping you get the Ace of Cups, which is the love that you're seeking. It's quite a divine love, Libra, which comes, well, I'm sort of laughing because it comes with its own set of challenges, but that's another chapter altogether. Very beautiful. I'm going to ask for the connecting card. Oh gosh, the Empress. So that's the love that you can actually feel. So it's not this It's 3D love, basically, that you can touch and you can see and you can feel, because the Empress represents Taurus, but she represents Venus, but the earthy side of Venus. So the earth under your feet, the person sitting next to you. So it's a love that's tangible, and that's exactly what you're looking for. The challenge is a Page of Wands, which means some of you might have to make a choice here. Sometimes with the Page of Wands as a challenge, there's more than one choice, because look at the orange tree. But there's one that's drawing you, and the wand is about the energy of instinct, but also the energy of just good old desire. And there's an energy pulling you, and this page is walking right to the Tower, which is the gift. Some of you might be experiencing a love at first sight situation, by the way. I'm sorry, I'm getting lost in the cards, but I read for quite a lot of Libras, and I'm sort of getting this reading quite clearly, basically. It's like there's old oppressive structures are falling down, and there's a love coming that's real, that you can actually see and feel in your hands, okay? But a choice might need to be made. Now the Fool card is showing up in your relationship house. Again, the Fool is about the road less travelled. It's about walking down new avenues. And there's a really important message here, because the Fool is the 0. The 0 point is not far off living in a state of ecstasy, by the way. It's living in our true identity. Because at times we move forward in our relationships, but we move forward as a 10 of Wands, and we've got all this baggage we're bringing with us from our past, and then we wonder why our relationships don't work. To be in the Fool card means that you're just living in the here and now, and that is the only way a person can actually truly love. The rest is humanity misread the actual code of life, because love is ultimately the Fool card, because we need to love in a way that the other person feels free. We need to love in a way that we've dealt with. We never fully resolve all our issues, well, maybe one day, but that we're not carrying this big suitcase from the past and projecting it onto the present moment, which is most relationships, guys, by the way. Yeah. But when you're loving at this level of being, Libra, you're sort of growing into the very highest octave of your sign. Actually, the highest octave of Libra is right relationship with the whole planet. It's not just the one person. But that's what the Empress is anyhow, because she's Mother Nature, and her energy is just to love unconditionally. Ace of Cups, love the way the divine loves, and that's what the Fool is as well. Oh my, anyhow, money and work, Four of Swords. There's not that much activity happening in your money and work house. It looks like you're turning up to work and sort of falling asleep. And I'm assuming you're not falling asleep, but there's not much. I think it's safe to say your energy's clearly somewhere else, Libra. Some of you might be having a holiday, having a break. Anything else in money and work? Not really. The Moon, just... That's not where your vibe is. Anyway, shape or form, it's all about the love, I tell you. Soul position, the Three of Cups, which is why you're the Fool. The Three of Cups, 3 people who fly. These people fly because they've dropped the energy of what was holding them down. What always holds us down is those 10 wands that we carry with us. So you're in this very gentle, very flying, free soul energy. And this alone is what puts you in this energy of the Fool card in your relationships, which is loving without control. And you know what, Libra? It's actually possible to love this way and to be loved that way. Takes tremendous courage, takes tremendous, a tremendous tower moment, basically. Because the tower moment is that point of contact, that aha, that epiphany that breaks down and breaks through the old encrusted shell to set us free at a really fundamental level. Oh my gosh, what a reading. Anyhow, then you get the Two of Pentacles, juggling. Some of you might have an option here. The Page of Wands, the Two of Pentacles, and having to let go of one of these options. And then you move into the beautiful Queen of Cups. So the Queen of Cups and the Empress are very similar energies. Different signs. She's earth. She's water, so, but she walks forward and offers her cup. So who's she offering her cup to? Give me a minute. No, to the Four of Wands, which is crossing a threshold with someone, by the way, because there's more than one person in the Four of Wands. So, and the Queen of Cups and the Empress and the Ace of Cups, I've got qualities about expanding their energy to include others. Yeah, sometimes we do that and sometimes we're at rest. You seem to be quite at rest around the money sector, but around the love sector there is anything but rest happening here. So I'm going to ask something. I want to know a bit more about what the challenge is for Libra. Okay, Six of Pentacles. This is a card of mutuality and reciprocity. These scales aren't totally balanced. So the Six of Pentacles always represents to me an authentic dialogue that needs to take place so these scales can be balanced. This is the great challenge here, but boy, is there a lot of love going on here. But I think what's taking my breath away is loving the way the Fool loves. Because I think I've got to a point in my evolution that I couldn't love in any other way. It's just appalling for me to think of it, even attempt to. And yeah, you've got a King of Wands, which can be a fire sign, but then you get the King of Cups, which is a water sign. And I've got a sort of feeling with that Page of Wands and that Two of Pentacles that there might be some options here for some Libras, and there might be some choices to make, but you're making your choice because at the end of it, you're the Queen walking forward to offer your cup, which is leading to the Four of Wands and a victory. Oh my gosh, Libra, what are you doing? It's like you're being very much empowered by, I'm going to use a strange word, almost supernatural forces, because the major arcanas are, to a certain extent, very powerful supernatural forces that operate through us. 1 minute our life's one way and then it's another. And we always wonder, well, how did I get there? It just doesn't happen to us. It happens because we've already been doing the work up to now. And then we get ready for it. And then we have these destined moments, these destined meetings that lead us into a brand new pathway that we never thought was going to open to us. And then one day the door just opens. I think the biggest dilemma, there might be a choice that has to be made. It might not be for all of you, but you're going to make the choice because the Queen is walking to the 4 and the 6. And then the World card, which is the ending of the book. So another book can start. You know what, Libra? I'm not going to add to this reading. Because I think there's a lot of people watching and they think, yeah, and you know exactly what this reading's about. I think I'm going to try and do relationship readings next week, although I don't want to do one for you. I just want to leave you with this one, because it doesn't really get any better, does it? No. Much love to you, Libra, and for all of you who support me, love and blessings to you, and I'll see you next week. Loads of love. Bye.